Yes. Yes. Ooh. I can't wait for this. Let them cook.
Multiplayer in Halloween is a 1v4 asymmetrical horror experience that pits the
Another one.
residents of Haddonfield against the shape of pure evil,
I'm definitely
Michael
interested
Myers.
to see how it's going to
In
be
this
different from the other
quintessential
ones.
slasher simulator, our playable cast of civilian characters desperately attempt to save their
Oh,
neighbors
he
and
taped
themselves
up.
from the omnipresent boogeyman, while
Oh, they
Michael
all is.
fixates on stalking and slaying his targets. Halloween provides familiar elements fans of the genre know and love, but we're incredibly excited to pull back the curtain and unveil more details that demonstrate our commitment to delivering our most robust, dynamic, and terrifying multiplayer offering yet.
Oh, okay, so this reminds me of
Michael Myers
Jason.
is a creeping, methodical killer, and on
He
Halloween
did that.
night, Haddonfield becomes his hunting ground. The boogeyman's primary desire is to eliminate every living resident in this quiet town, but he also begins each match with a list of special targets that supply greater rewards if
Look at this. Look at these just set of characters. I'm not trying to bash Texas Chainsaw Massacre because I actually love that game. I'm still butthurt that they canceled it. Well, not canceled it. I guess just stop development on it. I guess I don't know what that. I don't know why I'm blanking out like what it's called. They just stopped working on it, and they moved on to this. I'm still butthurt that they did that. I think there's a lot of potential with TCM, but I think these designs are 10 times better than every design in TCM. Is that a bold statement? These 5 victims, survivors, whatever, they look better than the ones in TCM. Each and every one. And TCM is not even old. I don't know when it came out, but that game is not old. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
killed before time expires. These unfortunate residents are
Oh, wait.
resident in this quiet town, but he also begins each match with a list of special targets that supply greater rewards if killed before time expires. These unfortunate residents are positioned across various sites in the map,
cooking.
and Michael players are empowered to use their nightmare suite of abilities to locate, terrorize, and ultimately execute their victims and anyone bold enough to interfere with their bloodthirsty ambitions.
Okay, you can jump them.
Killer Sense
Okay.
allows players to step behind the mask
Oh,
and
like the
stalk
movie.
the residents of Haddonfield. When using this skill and entering the first-person perspective, Michael becomes aggressively aware of his surroundings and the proximity of potential prey. By focusing on targets with murderous intent, Michael builds varying levels of stalk, which aid him in identifying and tracking targets and open increasingly satisfying
slow as
options
hell.
for executions.
Oh, damn.
An effective killer always keeps their victims unaware of their presence until those final fatal moments. While historically Michael Myers isn't known for his speed, fundamental abilities like shape jump amplify the shape's mobility with hauntingly unpredictable results.
He can't teleport from
In
them,
shape
right?
jump,
Because I'd be a
Michael
cheater.
slips into the shadows to move around environments unseen. Not only does this increase Michael's base movement speed, but it also
Wait. So it seems like he can't teleport right in front of you. He can only do it when you're not looking at him. I hope the cooldown on that is long because if not, that's some cheating shit.
In shape jump, Michael slips into the shadows to move around environments unseen. Not only does this increase Michael's base movement speed, but it also provides access to other powerful traversal options, including shape dash, which sends Michael lunging forward with violent momentum.
Oh my goodness.
Shape jump is confidently one of the most powerful tools at Michael's disposal and supplies unlimited possibilities for iconic jump scare moments.
He's in that room, right? Oh my goodness. Oh,
However, that potency comes with a few major caveats. Our masked antagonist can only enter and exit shape jump while in the cover of darkness or outside a resident's line of sight. The light may provide temporary reprieve.
You know what? I like that. That makes more sense. I like the fact that he can't just teleport in front of people. Like he has to, so he can only do it when you're not looking at him. And in darkness. So I guess like under a light, he can't teleport. Like maybe if the house lights are on, he can't teleport. So I guess you gotta wait, hang on. So like does that mean that you could turn off the lights? Like off Jason, the game? Cause I don't wanna play if you can do that no
For
more.
the residents of
I don't wanna play
Haddonfield,
that.
but Michael can work to remove sources of illumination by shutting off lights,
Oh my goodness.
cutting power, and even catalyzing temporary blackouts. Despite
Okay, so this seeming a lot more like Jason than TCM. Yeah. It's given more of Jason. I mean Friday the like 13th than TCM, which going in I mean I guess that makes sense because Jason and Michael, they are similar killers. Somewhat. Like it
the
makes sense.
unquestionable malevolence of Michael Myers, his horrifying homecoming to Haddonfield won't be welcomed without resistance.
My boy.
As the
thick.
body count climbs and evidence of the boogeyman's presence becomes undeniable, local authorities, residents, and distinct playable civilians may decide to gather weapons and face off against evil itself. Thankfully, Michael knows his way around sharp objects and will have multiple options for melee combat encounters.
Oh my goodness.
And if especially persistent Haddonfieldites do manage to get the upper hand in an exchange, don't worry.
It's not possible.
We've said it once and we'll say it again. You can't kill the
Oh.
boogeyman.
Okay, I thought that maybe, you know, if he gets taken out, they're gonna have him spawn maybe across the map. You know, not near the people who just killed him. Well, killed him. I'm learning a lot. Yeah.
While Michael swiftly endeavors to turn Haddonfield into a graveyard, our heroic group of civilian characters desperately attempts to save their neighbors and escape the boogeyman's bloodthirst. As a civilian, it's up to you to find fellow Haddonfield residents, convince
Y'all saw that afro? Wait, did y'all see that afro shake?
As a civilian, it's up to you to find fellow Haddonfield
I mean, it's giving wig a little bit, but I love the afro. Come on now, because when I say black hairstyles in games, sometimes it be so horrible. Like, it just be the Miles Morales. I'm trying to think of, and that's it. Like, the most used one. Maybe the 2 braids. And that's it. That's it. And then the afro, if they do have an afro, it'd be stiff. This afro moves. Oh, I'm playing this. Yeah, I mean, well, I've been playing it, but the afro moving, they aid. Yeah, I
residents,
appreciate the
convince them
physics.
of his malicious intent, and guide them safely to one of several possible randomized escapes located around the map before they meet an untimely end. This distinctive cast of playable civilian characters each comes equipped with unique stats, special traits, and signature personalities.
I might mean her.
To
I
ensure
like
no
her.
two matches of
I like how
Halloween
she
play
look.
out the same, our team has constructed a vast playground of possibilities in Haddonfield, offering civilians a multitude of diverse gameplay systems to aid them in achieving their objectives and surviving the night. As civilians
Okay.
navigate these environments, they'll uncover points of interest, revealing resident NPCs, lootable containers, hiding places, telephones, possible escape routes, and more. Thoroughly and cautiously exploring your surroundings could very well mean the difference between life and death. And when
Oh,
death comes
goodness.
to your little town, it's probably not a bad idea to head to your neighbors and contact the local authorities.
Wait, so he can kill
Civilians
NPCs
are tasked
also.
with tracking down surviving residents and warning them of the looming threat. Successful conversations with residents can permit civilians to request additional calls to police, commands to find secure hiding places, or companionship as they navigate the formerly peaceful streets of Haddonfield.
Should we stick together? Maybe we're better as a team.
Okay, y'all out in the
Whether
open
it's
a
a
little
local
bit.
family friend or the authorities, there's safety in numbers. Once the innocent residents of Haddonfield have been located and persuaded, it's time for the civilians to plan their harrowing escape. Lootable containers scattered throughout the map contain weapons, distractions, and key items that can be used to unlock and access a variety of possible escape routes. The location of these items and escapes changes from match to match, so
Okay.
civilians greatly benefit from adjusting their strategies based on the objects uncovered. It's also worth noting that initiating these escape sequences generates a tremendous amount of noise, which will alert Michael to your exact location.
I miss him. The one thing I will say is I hope there's a game mode where it's more people. The 1v4, that sounds fun and all, but I think the one okay, so I'm probably one on people who feel this way. I think TCM it would have been way more funner if they at least had a different game mode where it was like 4v8. 4 killers and 8 victims. I think that would have been so fun. So when this game, it should be like one. How many they had in Jason? And I think it was 8, 9. I think it should be 1v like 8. I don't know. Plus the NPCs. That'd be dope. Hopefully they add that because I think that'd be really dope. Just more online people. Probably once they add more characters to the game, then they'll probably do that, but I don't know. That'd be dope.
So what happens in the likely event that a civilian
no.
becomes another display
It's
of
like
Michael's
duplicate
wretched,
people
inhumane
they could
nature?
use, I guess.
Well, their Haddonfield story isn't over just yet. Even in death, they can support their friends and even return as a
Laurie?
sheriff's deputy or the unrelenting Dr. Loomis.
Oh, okay, so I thought that you could play as Lori. Well, the game not out yet. They might introduce her. That'll be the ultimate, person. Yep, so this is basically the Jason game. With Tommy, what's his name? The one Tommy Doyle. That's off of Halloween, is it not? What was his name? I don't know. Basically the guy with an iconic character from the Jason movies. He was a playable character. I think one random person who died could be him. So it's the same thing as this.
Once they've re-emerged upon the streets of Haddonfield, they can cooperate with the remaining civilians and responding officers to try and put a stop
Oh, he
to
could play as
Michael's
the police
murderous
also?
rampage.
Freeze where you are, Michael. You're coming with me.
While he can't be killed with enough community resistance,
Y'all
the
better
proper
jump his
equipment,
ass.
and sheer manpower, he can be detained and shipped back to Smith's Grove Sanitarium.
So like his ass can teleport like
Halloween
you know,
is a
out of that car.
legendary film with a genre-defining legacy,
His ass
and
looking
our mission
silly.
has been to bring the film's
Oh, no.
unsettling sense of dread to our asymmetrical horror sandbox. By empowering players to control the
You know what?
tension and stage the scares,
Thank you, game, for showing me that he can hide in that closet. Because when I say I'm not ever going next to that closet.
we're building
Thank
a
you.
multiplayer experience designed with replayability at the forefront. We'll have more details to share regarding character progression, character traits, customization, proximity chat, and more thrilling
Oh.
gameplay features in the coming months. But we can't wait for all of you to join us when Halloween launches on September 8th, 2026.
Oh, this was fire. Okay, now I need to find some people to play with. Yeah. I need to find some people to play with now. I have until September. Maybe late August. But yeah. My goodness, this was good. Okay. Michael's mask is very sexy. I never noticed he had such like kissable lips. Like, is it just me? No? Because I know his mask is inspired by an actor. And they just spray painted it white. Cut out the eyes. Interesting. I'm just not noticing that. I mean, simping over Michael. My goodness. He eats rats. He legit eats rats. Calm down. But I ain't gonna lie. When this was introduced, I was very hesitant. I'm still salty over the how TCM ended. I think that game could definitely kept going. Cause Killer Clowns, it was fun, but I think if you're not playing with friends, it get very repetitive. TCM got repetitive also, but for some odd reason, TCM was just fun. Especially watching it, like even if you're not playing it, watching someone else play it, it's just fun. Killer Clowns, I don't know, like someone was off with it. So, I don't know. I'm actually very surprised how I'm seated for this. I thought that this was just gonna be another, like, I actually thought it was gonna be kind of like TCM, but just one killer. Yeah, Michael. And it seemed like the map gonna be big, which I'm shocked by also. You can kill NPCs, which is new. Interesting. I'm sure it's gonna... I don't think you can go a match without Michael killing somebody. I think he gonna always kill some NPCs, at least. Right? I don't think you can warn all the NPCs before Michael gets to them, in a way. Unless you find Michael early and keep on jumping them. While maybe 2 other people, you know, like deal with the NPCs, that's the only way. But, yes, I'm going to play this. And let's say if I don't find nobody to play with, I'll play solo. Yeah. But, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Stay safe, drink water, be a good person. And that's about it with today's video. Peace.